A rock concert, a shocking proposal, and a father's unfiltered reaction. Kelly Osbourne's engagement was anything but ordinary. July 5th, 2025. Thousands of fans packed into Villa Park in England, ready to witness what was supposed to be the end of an era. Ozzy Osbourne's final performance with Black Sabbath. The energy was electric. For fans of heavy metal, this was more than just a concert. It was a farewell to a legend, the closing act of a chaotic and iconic career. But as the night unfolded, something happened that no one, not even die-hard fans or the Osbourne family themselves, saw coming. Because while all eyes were on Ozzy's last stand, the spotlight suddenly shifted. And what started as a send-off for a rock god turned into one of the most unexpected emotional moments in Osbourne family history. And yes, it involved a proposal, a public interruption, and a reaction from Ozzy that only he could deliver. Villa Park was buzzing. The stage lights burned through the darkness and the roar of the crowd echoed like thunder. This wasn't just another tour stop. This was the night. Ozzy Osbourne, the godfather of metal, was taking his final bow with Black Sabbath. For fans who had followed his decades-long roller coaster of a career, from biting heads off bats to surviving the wildest reality TV moments, this was sacred ground. Ozzy, now 76, had given everything to music. This farewell wasn't just emotional for fans, it was deeply personal for his family. Sharon stood close, ever the rock beside the rocker. Jack and Kelly were there too, watching their father close a chapter that defined all of their lives. The setlist was iconic, the energy intense, but underneath it all, there was something else stirring, something nobody in the audience could have predicted. Because while Ozzy was saying goodbye to the stage, another story was quietly preparing to explode, one that had been building for over 2 decades. And it wasn't Ozzy who would steal the show that night, it was his daughter. Just when everyone thought the night had reached its emotional peak, Sid Wilson, the enigmatic Slipknot rocker, stepped forward with something no one saw coming. No fanfare, no warning, just pure, heartfelt courage. Sid took Kelly's hand in front of thousands and said, "Kelly, you know I love you more than anything in the world." The stadium fell silent, phones lifted, cameras zoomed in. Everyone was holding their breath. Then, before Sid could finish, Ozzy Osbourne, never one to hold back, interjected with his trademark bluntness, "You're not marrying my daughter." The crowd erupted in laughter, caught between shock and delight. Was it a protective father's jest? Or just classic Ozzy chaos? Sid didn't flinch. Instead, he doubled down, promising Kelly a lifetime of love and asking again, "Kelly, will you marry me?" Kelly's stunned silence melted into a nod and a warm embrace. The cheers were deafening. In that moment, a rock concert became a story of love, family, and unexpected surprises. One no one would soon forget. Most dads get emotional when their daughter gets engaged. Ozzy Osbourne, he told the guy to f*** off in front of thousands. Right after Sid's heartfelt proposal, Ozzy didn't hold back. His loud, unfiltered shout, "F*** off, you're not marrying my daughter," stunned the crowd. Was it protective father mode? A joke? Classic Ozzy unpredictability? Probably all three. The audience exploded with laughter and cheers, caught between shock and amusement. Ozzy's reaction wasn't just about the moment. It was his unique way of showing love, wrapped in decades of rock and roll rebellion and humor. Even Kelly couldn't help but laugh through tears, and Sid took it all in stride, proving love can thrive, even with a legendary wild card in the family. What makes this proposal even more special is the long history behind it. Kelly Osbourne and Sid Wilson didn't just fall for each other overnight. Their story started way back in 1999, when Sid's band Slipknot toured with Ozzfest, the legendary festival created by Kelly's parents. For more than 2 decades, they stayed friends, watching each other grow through the highs and lows of life, on and off stage. Then, in January 2022, that friendship took a new turn when they officially started dating. Kelly later shared a heartfelt post on Instagram, celebrating their first Valentine's Day as a couple. "After 23 years of friendship, I can't believe where we have ended up," she wrote. Calling Sid her best friend and soulmate, she made it clear this was something deeply meaningful, built on years of trust and connection. Sid wasn't shy either. He reposted the photo with a romantic message about the colors of love in his heart. This was more than a rock star romance. It was a bond decades in the making. Just months after making their relationship official, Kelly and Sid shared even bigger news. They were expecting a baby. Kelly's pregnancy announcement came in May 2022, accompanied by a heartfelt Instagram post showing her holding an ultrasound image. "I am over the moon to announce that I am going to be a mama," she wrote. "To say that I am happy does not quite cut it. I am ecstatic." Their son, Sydney, arrived later that year, marking a joyful new chapter for the couple. Kelly wanted to keep his birth private, shielding him from the spotlight that's followed her family for decades. But Sharon Osbourne, ever the proud grandmother, accidentally spilled the secret during a January 2023 interview on The Talk. "His name is Sid Wilson. They're doing so great," she shared, much to Kelly's surprise. Despite the challenges of maintaining privacy in such a public family, Kelly remained determined to protect her son. She later posted on Instagram stories, quote, "I am not ready to share him with the world," unquote, making it clear how precious this new role is to her, unquote. In a heartfelt episode of the Osbournes podcast in September 2023, Kelly opened up about how motherhood has transformed her life. She described fully embracing the role of a mom, calling her son Sydney, quote, "the best thing that ever happened to me." The shift from rock star and reality TV personality to devoted mother has been profound, unquote. Kelly's love for her son shines through every word, unquote. "He's lovely," she said, her voice filled with pride. "Motherhood isn't just a chapter for her, it's become her whole world. The wild, unpredictable life she once lived has taken a softer, deeper turn," unquote. This new chapter marks a significant evolution in Kelly's life, blending the legacy of the Osbourne family with a fresh, personal joy that fans rarely get to see. As she balances family and fame, Kelly proves that even the fiercest rock and roll bloodline can find peace in parenthood, unquote. Ozzy Osbourne's farewell concert wasn't just the end of a legendary music career, it was a symbolic passing of the torch. While Ozzy steps away from the stage, Kelly is stepping into a new spotlight, one filled with love, family, and fresh beginnings, unquote. Her engagement to Sid Wilson and the birth of their son mark a profound transformation for the Osbourne family. It's a reminder that legacies don't just fade away, they evolve. The wild energy that defined Ozzy's career now blends with the softer, heartfelt moments shaping Kelly's future. This night at Villa Park wasn't just a goodbye to rock and roll's past, it was a celebration of what's to come. And as Kelly embraces motherhood and love, one thing is clear. The Osbourne story is far from over. It's only just beginning. From a legendary farewell concert to an unforgettable proposal, Kelly Osbourne's engagement at her dad, Ozzy's final show, was a moment that captured hearts worldwide. It showed us a side of the Osbourne family we rarely see, raw, real, and full of love. This wasn't just a rock show. It was a new beginning wrapped in years of history, friendship, and family ties. As Ozzy closes one chapter, Kelly opens another, one filled with hope, happiness, and a future that's just getting started, unquote. What do you think this means for the Osbourne legacy? Will Kelly and Sid's story redefine the family's future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more exclusive updates.